welcome back to Mellow Vibes. I am about to go to sleep, but I just thought, I'm like, maybe I should do a like what I eat in a day, being that I am a vegetarian, vegan, mostly vegan. Like I'm not a stickler if things have like milk powder in it, like if I eat a cracker and has milk powder or whatever. But it honestly will affect me. Like I just had like a stroopwafel um last night and was feeling that this morning because that has like milk and eggs in it, I think. Um, and it's a little like, I don't know, it's kind of like a cookie. It's like caramel in it. We had them in Belgium, me and my sister, but I don't think I even knew it was one of my grandmother's favorite things. I think it was on her favorite things table. And yeah, and there was like at her memorial last month, there was some packs of it, and there was like a lot left, so I took one. Um, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do what I eat in a day for tomorrow. I'm not interested in doing a bunch of like actual in the moment things of me preparing stuff. So I will probably just put pictures of what I'm eating. And I can tell you right now, basically, for the most part, what I'm going to be eating. Because I have worked really hard to try to like make a routine for the most part. When I have, this, I try to buy the same ingredients. And then sometimes I'll switch it up a little bit. I know I'm getting some more things in actually that I'm really excited about from Amazon. So um, that would be, it's not going to come tomorrow. But what I'm eating right now usually is ramen in the morning, which I love. I worked really hard, like I said, on like a food regimen, and I tried to find the right one. And I was really trying to be more African in my approach with like porridge and stuff and eating like more cereal. Like I really love panol, super hard to find. I used to buy it from this website called Purely Panol. Doesn't work anymore, and it's there, but it doesn't work anymore. Um, anyway, which is it's a corn cereal, like a purple maize cereal with cacao and cinnamon and different spices in it. Anyway, so the porch thing wasn't really working when I couldn't find that, and when I was trying other things, I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. And then I thought I'd go Asian because I know a lot of time Asian people will have soup in the morning, and I was like, I'm gonna try that, and I just loved it. So now I have different forms of ramen in the morning, and um, yeah, like the only thing about buying like legit ramen noodles, not like Maruchan or however you say that. Or sometimes I do buy those like the chili ones or the soy ones, which is the only ones you can find that are vegetarian. But yeah, when you buy regular ramen noodles, they're straight. Like they're not wavy. Um, so I have that, and I prepare like yesterday was Sunday. I like to prepare a lot of things on Sunday. I think it was the first time I actually no, it's the second time I did it here. Um in my new place. And I prepared a batch of broth, like a big batch of broth, and a good amount of noodles. So I think I'll have more broth left than noodles, but whatever. I'll probably throw some farro in it later. But okay, so yeah, I prepare a lot, so I don't have to like worry about what I'm like having to make this in the morning. If you make real ramen noodles and not like from the package, um, you have to rinse them in cold water. They have to be cold. They will get soggy really fast. So you boil them, you rinse them, you put them in the fridge. So I always like heat up like pour out whatever broth I'm gonna have, heat it up, then throw my noodles in. And my broth is made with like a vegetable stock. I have this really hot Thai curry paste with like ginger and galangal and chili and different things in it. And I throw some sea moss in it always. I throw sea moss in my soups. So I have sea moss every day. And that is the breakfast. Um, and there's spinach in there too. So what else? For usually a snack between lunch, I will have like a slice of Ezekiel bread toast with some vegan butter. And I have this jam that I bought that is apple butter pecan. So good. So that on toast with a cup of dandy, which is like, that's the name of is Dandy Blend, which is a dandelion alternative to coffee. I don't drink coffee. If you knew me back in the day, I was obsessed. I started drinking coffee super early. My grandpa gave it to me when I was 7. I just loved it. So, coffee was like a bit rough. I started like getting off of it when I was 18, was in college, because it immediately would start breaking me out. Like a half hour later, I could feel a pimple forming, and I was just like, F that. So, I started drinking dandelion a while ago, and it's great because it's not acidic, because I like to stay alkaline. And when you drink coffee, 1 cup of coffee is so acidic that you would need about 8 cups of water to neutralize that. So I stay away. And so that's usually like my snack. And lunch varies. I prepared like some farro, so I'll probably have that tomorrow with I have some grounds. Like I like the brand Orgain. I like a few brands, but Gardein is really, really good. So it's like, it resembles like ground meat, but it's just call it grounds. And I mixed it with some Korean barbecue sauce. So that on some farro. I just got some vegan bacon from Calabash. I wanted to try it. It's like coconut. It's literally organic coconut, and they just season it. And I was nervous trying it because I am allergic to coconut flakes, but because I know it's organic, I figured I wouldn't have a problem, and I haven't. So great. So I probably will just sprinkle that on top. That's the plan. I did have today, I had like okra with that and kimchi. But I don't like to have okra like every day, and not okra. I don't like to have kimchi every day, and I ate the okra, and I'm not gonna cook anymore. It's in the freezer, but I'm not gonna cook anymore. So I'll probably just have the farro, which is a grain. It's a great alternative to rice. I love the texture of farro, and it's Italian, and it's hard to find sometimes, but I found like a huge bag in the grocery store here, which was like amazing, and it was a really good price, because it would be like, I couldn't even find that size back in Massachusetts. I know that, and it would, if I could, it would be like double the price. I drink a lot of water and tea. I drink at least 55 to 60 ounces a day. I definitely had probably in the 70s today, because I had drunk like over 50 ounces by 3 p.m. I don't really know how that happened today. And let's see. So I just got this new tea that I had. I'll probably have some more of that tomorrow, from Calabash with what is it? It's called Eleuthero Vandros. She kind of names her teas after like people, but like with a spin. So Eleuthero, because I think it's like Eleuthera that's in the tea. It's like a tea for singers and everything. So I'm a singer. So like, it's soothing to the throat, and so as marshmallow. Why do I always make these long videos and I don't feel like it's long? Anyway, so as marshmallow root and peppermint, some other things. And if you've ever seen me perform, I sometimes will have a bag of marshmallows with me, because marshmallows really do soothe the throat. Granted, when you buy marshmallows nowadays, you'd be hard pressed to find marshmallows that actually have marshmallow root in them, but somehow still works. I don't know. I can still squeeze a few songs out after I suck on a couple marshmallows, but and then you gotta find the vegan marshmallows. But okay, so yeah, tea throughout the day, basically, just water. And dinner. Okay, so tonight I made Alfredo. I try to make Alfredo like once a week, and the thing is, I never liked Alfredo when it was regular Alfredo. It made me feel sick. I don't like white sauce. There's so much butter and cream in it. I used to work in a restaurant, and I saw the amount that was in there. It was one of our most popular dishes at the restaurant, and I was just like, let me try it. And I got so sick. I mean, granted, I'm lactose intolerant. That has to do with it, but I could just feel the grease in my body. But maybe a month and a half ago, I think, or 2 months ago, my mom gave me a recipe for dairy-free Alfredo. I use it as a basis because I don't really understand how that recipe really worked. So like I always use recipes as a basis because it's never quite right to me. So, um, but yeah, I try to make it like once a week because it's just so good. And I'll switch it up every once in a while. I think last month I made a like a seafood alfredo with oyster mushrooms. They actually really have like a seafood taste, so that's usually used if you want that seafood taste and you are not eating meat. So that was really, really, really good. Last night I did it with the grounds. I threw a bunch of mushroom powder, and I have mushroom powder from Calabash. Again, I really like that store. So, um, and a lot of like thyme and different things, and it was so good. It was so good. It was so good. I went in for the second bowl, and I'm like, I shouldn't have because then I was like super stuffed. But I will probably have that for dinner tomorrow as well. Fortunately, I just ran out of wine, so I have it with wine. Need to go get some. And then at in the night, sometime after dinner, when I want something else and something a little sweet, I usually make a latte. And see, so last night I had the latte then with the stroop waffle. I don't even remember what latte I had. No, I think I just had dandy at night too. I try not to have it at night, but it's not like there's caffeine in it or anything. And not that I'm even affected by caffeine. I was never affected by caffeine. But because it's just, I don't know, it's my daytime drink. So I try not to have it at night, but I didn't feel like making a latte last night. So I just had that because it's simple. Um, and that's probably why I needed the stroop waffle, because I need something sweet, and I just did the dandy, which is bitter. So anyway, I should have just made the latte. So tonight I made the latte. I made a turmeric ginger hot chocolate with ashwagandha sprinkled with nutmeg on top. So once again, I got a turmeric ginger blend from Calabash. Okay, like where's my affiliate for Calabash? I've actually been waiting. I actually inquired about like, do you have an affiliate thing or whatever? And they're like, oh, we're working on it. So I have a turmeric ginger blend that I just got from them a few days ago, and so I have that. I have cacao, and I always mix with maple syrup, a little bit of maple syrup, and I have ashwagandha powder, and then I got nutmeg from Calabash too. Like I got like whole nutmeg. This is my first time using whole nutmeg. So, and I had bought like a nutmeg grater from them from Calabash like months ago. So I just waiting to actually buy nutmeg. So I have Jamaican nutmeg. Once again, I'll put pictures in here, and yeah, just sprinkle that on top. Yeah, I'm feeling sleepy already, and nutmeg is a relaxer. Ashwagandha is a relaxer. So I just had that, and I mixed with almond milk. I always use almond milk. I don't typically buy any other kind of milk. Yeah, so that's what I had as my little nightcap, and yeah, super good, super yummy, and all the health benefits. So that's like my typical day. Well, right now, anyway, the last couple days, I suppose. And yeah, I'm gonna get some other things in, which I'm excited about because I haven't had Soylent for a long time. I really like the brand Soylent, so I have some of their drinks coming through, and a couple sweeter snacks like Lenny and Larry's cookies coming in too. Those are vegan, like protein cookies. But yeah, that's what I've been doing in the last few days. I mean, typically I do like to have the latte at night, um, and ramen every day in the morning, lattes at night, and the in between might switch up a little bit, but that is the typical like vegan day, like all that was completely vegan. So it's so funny that people think like, what could vegans possibly be eating? It's like a lot. Like I eat a lot and like all the time. Like I love food, just the right food. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and see you some other time in another video. Peace and mellow vibes.